Hi, and welcome to another video.
Hey, how you doing?
We're doing a challenge. We're trying to make 20 videos in 30 days. 20 videos in 30 days. That's a lot of editing, a lot of hard work, a lot of time, a lot of energy. So please reward the effort. Hit that like, subscribe button. Smash the subscribe button.
All right, let's get started.
I think a growing fad has been bullying. I don't know, before anyone says anything, I know someone's gonna say, oh, but guys do it too.
Do you know what misogyny is?
But that's not the same. That is not the same. No one gets universally praised for it. If you see a guy calling a bunch of girls fat, that's not going to be a universally praised, as the topic of this video is.
But she's popular because it's hip.
Now I know I'm gonna get some slack for this video. I just know I'm gonna get some slack for this video.
Sorry, Spike, you're canceled.
She's universally loved. I think that's the point of this video. The growing fad of bullying in our society, but it is being overlooked because of the narrative undertones of it. And I think today we're gonna explore why we think
This is not okay.
probably need to give you guys some examples so you can see what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, just as I suspected. My theory once again proven, because the sun is setting on that hairline. Do you own a mirror? Like, that's my only question. I know you can see, because you got saucers for eyes. Look how easy it is to lie. You look super tall. Do you come from a tall family? I bet you come from a long line of strong hairlines, huh? What's under that hat? I bet you a full head of hair. You're telling me that that is not the Lollipop Brigade? Why are y'all so little? Spray painted on hairline too? Bro, outta here. He also posted a picture with his sister and he's barely taller than her. How tall is your sister? Like 5'5"? That would make you what? 5'6"? Yeah, rest my case. Hey, take a good look at this pic, buddy, because you're staring down the barrel at the future of that hairline. Alas, there are a bunch of other short, balding uggos in your comments.
I think you pretty much get the gist of it.
Boy, your nose is so wide. Boy, you are 5'7". You are 5'7", and you dare talk to me. Boy, you are bald. You are balder than a bald eagle. Is your forehead that big and you dare talk to me?
If you're familiar, you know why they're doing this. The narrative is to match the energy. If you are able to do something, I should be able to do it back. That is the narrative that is spread and why you should be able to do this and why this should be allowed. Probably better to have her describe it herself.
A slightly misogynistic joke, and it's simply a joke.
All I did was make jokes too. I'm here to make sure that misogynists and bigots on this app shut the up.
See, this is where the issue comes into hand. You're not just attacking that person, that one individual making those misogynistic quotes. You're not just attacking that one specific person. You are attacking every single person that has those same features of things they're born with. Imagine a 5'10" guy just minding his own business, doing right by society, doing everything right, never bothering nobody. And next thing you know, bam, hit, bam, 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 bam. You have to realize that it goes beyond that. You're not just hurting the one person that you think you are. You're negatively impacting people on the flaws that they might be fighting themselves. You might not consider it a flaw, but to them they are. People find their own battles.
What is your biggest insecurity?
I feel like I'm insecure about my hair.
Probably my height.
My acne.
My stomach.
I would say body. My height.
The scars on my body.
I struggle with my height.
I have a birth defect in my head, so if you, I don't know if you can see it, but like my head is kind of lopsided.
Hair loss.
For many years, it has been my height.
I'm very comfortable in my own skin now, but when I was a little kid, I wasn't comfortable of the way I looked.
And I think that's really damaging because there are a lot of kids fighting their own flaws. There are a lot of people who are having a hard time accepting themselves. Because you might think you're just attacking that guy, but right now there's going to be some kid who's having a hard time seeing the value in himself because he's short, or because his nose is big, or because he might not have this natural feature that he is beyond his own control. And I think that's where the line has to be drawn between what is right and like what is wrong.
It made me realize that I really do care about people.
So I think that there's got to be a line in which you know that you're not just hurting someone. I think that's one of the biggest issues I've had with this growing trend. Like, I feel that there are ways to address attacking that person without just going for the lowest hanging fruit.
Have night vision? I bet you can see underwater clear as day.
Another person who's popular for countering a lot of these misogynistic takes is Kayla Cresta. I watched a ton of her TikToks. Not once did she attack anyone's personal looks. She took the ideas that people were taking and she would dissect it or why it was dumb.
One is uplifting to those that I find attractive, and one is degrading to those that I don't.
Like, I feel like that's a better way, that she was never attacking the individual, but she was attacking the ideas and the thoughts.
New approach.
She wasn't just attacking for the easiest low-hanging fruit or something simply and superficial. I think every video I watched of hers,
everything was so well thought out. Everything.
And I think that's the way we learn it. And I think that's really big to understand. I think that you can go after them without having to insult things beyond their control. That things beyond the control of that one individual that you're going after.
More importantly, I understand that my opinion is only my own. So I don't go to my friends and try to make them feel bad for having short husbands, and I don't start a campaign to make short men feel worthless.
Honestly, these videos have the same feel of the 90s, when it was funny to make fun of fat people or this or that. I feel like this has that same energy.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's not so much you. You were fat. You had your own problems.
Here's your toast. Single file, ladies. No fatties.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, you're right. It's Cleveland.
Where should we eat today? Oh, awesome. You brought lunch for everyone?
You were allowed to watch Tyra Banks make fat jokes. And with time, you saw how that aged out.
Yes, Robin would represent a plus-size model.
Just call it as it is. Robin, first of all, is too old to be starting model.
She's huge.
It aged so poorly that I think this has had the same feel of that.
Dramatic flashbacks.
Another issue I have with this growing fat is that a lot of the audience are teenagers. We are expecting to use teenagers to have the same logic in their own life. Kids don't have the thought process to be able to decide what is truly deserving of bullying or not, but we've taught them that it's okay as long as they're doing bad.
Children make mess. That's how it works.
And here's the thing, we don't trust teenagers to decide what is actually a misogynistic take.
Anyone that does something that you don't like or don't agree with is sexist or racist or homophobic.
Tony didn't text back to me after our first date. That's why he's 5'7". Oh, Billy didn't give me snacks today. He's fat and bald.
Trusting young kids to be able to make that same kind of judgment, follow those same kind of examples, when we all know like a lot of them can't be able to. You normalize something that would be hard to take back.
Teacher didn't even notice.
No. She says that's when a group of girls started bullying her daughter constantly.
I honestly think in 5 years, we're gonna look back on all of her content and like have a sense of cringe. Like, I think it's going to age like milk. I don't think that we're going to look back on this
Be proud of it.
You can already start to see the backlash.
If there's a person in this world who you think is doing stuff bad, you don't like the way that they're up to stuff, their worldview is bad, their values are bad, their actions are bad, and then you make fun of them and you criticize them for their body, I'm gonna block you. And you should feel bad about it. They're not gonna see your snarky comment, but you know who might? Somebody who shares a body type with them, which is not the same as sharing their values.
Even Drew, I think she's smart. I think she's starting to realize that this is going to age like milk. If you go to her TikToks, all her recent videos have stopped doing this, even though she's been doing this for years. And for some reason, the amount of personal attacks she's been taking is taken down. I think the growth of her podcast has also shown that she probably needs to find a better lane before this door closes, because I don't think it's going to age the way that most people think it's going to age. But this is not a hate attack on her. This could be her man show. She could be Jimmy Kimmel, and this could be her man show.
That's very nice, but we're not here for applause. We're here because we have a serious problem in this country, and her name is Oprah. Yeah! That's right. Millions and millions of women are under Oprah's spell. This woman has half of America brainwashed.
She tells them what to read, what to eat, what to think, what to do.
We're the ones that are supposed to be telling them what to do, right? Enough is enough.
But like the man show, Jimmy Kimmel has his own late night show. Who knows? Drew could maybe figure everything out, and then she could turn this into something better, or she could turn her outlet into something that can help more people in the correct way. She could turn what she's gained from this into something else that could be more positive.
Listen, I can rant and rave with the best of them.
Don't forget to follow all my socials. I made a bunch of new accounts for the channel. You know where to reach me at. So if you like this video, like the content, again, we're doing 20 videos in 30 days. Please help us out. hit the like, the subscribe button.